Hey there, baby girls. I ain't gonna lie, Chad. This one's gonna be more of an emotional video while I explain this story. So if I start crying midstream, not stream. My bad. I'm so used to streaming. If I cry mid video, just know, bruh, it's because we're talking about some real ass shit. So let's get into this story time. So if y'all didn't know, there was this girl I got with in high school, bruh. And that shit still fucks me up, cause how long I was with her for. That's probably my longest. That's probably my longest, most serious relationship. And I don't rap, I just rap on a beat. Big FG, I don't know. Cry. So basically, this story is gonna be.
And so our story begins.
I gotta turn that shit down. Alright, so this story is gonna be about how I walked 17 miles to my ex-girlfriend's house and took a bus all the way across the country. So she moved. I got with her when I was 16. She was 14. And she's originally from South Carolina. And I got very attached. I don't even know how to explain it. The way I look at it, bro, she was damn near family. My family really wasn't the best loving people, or they tried to, and I really just was I don't know, I always felt isolated from my family. I never felt like my family actually cared about me. Obviously that's not true. Obviously my family cares about me, but for some, I just didn't feel like they did. And she was always there for me, and she helped me get through a lot of trauma that I didn't realize she was helping me deal with. And it wasn't until she left and couldn't deal with me no more is when I realized, she was actually really good. And in the beginning, I treated her really good, and then toward the end of the relationship, I just started treating her very bad. And I don't understand myself why I did what I did, but I think I was trying to protect her more than I was trying to help myself. And I probably could have had a future with her, but my head was telling me at the time that she deserved better and more than me. So I said a lot of things. I can't even remember everything I said, because it's so long ago, and it's my memory is just starting to fade on it. But I said a lot of terrible things. And people you love, you're not supposed to say that kind of stuff to. But for some reason, I just thought it was okay to say that thing. All those things. And I think subconsciously I knew, what was going to happen. And, we were both young, and I just wanted her to live her life. And I didn't want her to feel like I was controlling her, or I was forcing her into the relationship that that she no longer had feelings for. And I knew her feelings were starting to get distant, because she was talking to multiple guys, like, in the end. And I just had this feeling that, you know, she just wanted more. And when she moved, you know, it was kind of hard for me to even go out there because I don't have a lot of money to travel like that. I mean, I could have made it happen. I most definitely could have made it happen. But just how young I was, like, she really wasn't a priority on my head. And, like, I guess that's probably where I fumbled the bag, is I didn't make her a priority like I probably should have. And I considered her bro, I can't even describe that shit. Like, I considered her damn near a friend. Like, she was more a friend than anything. And we got so close that her family picked me up from New York, and actually, I don't know if it was the second time or first time, but her sister had her first child, and I went to that baby shower when she was pregnant for her first child. And you know, obviously we didn't see eye to eye. We disagreed on a lot of things. Hold on, chat. I'm trying to figure out.
Let us see what we can do for you. Pleased to serve you. Ah, hello there. Fancy hearing a ditty? I think I have something new to sing to you. I will now sing you my latest composition. The bandits in Brookridge had misbehaved and forced the hero through
You're
a
almost
cave.
famous enough. A few people are whispering of your deeds,
Were
but
then
that's not quite
defeated, so
enough.
the journey to Oakfield was completed. Sparrow's a bird that's not very wild, more often than not a name for a child. But deeds performed have left us impressed. This sparrow has certainly flown from the nest. And so the hero vowed to stop the bandit's crimes and all his wrongs. They fought until the break of dawn, when tracks
But
from neck was sawn.
yeah, I don't know. I think we all. So I was dating her, and my friend at the time. I like rekindled his relationship with her sister. Like, I helped do that. I had them talk, and it went well. And then they were dating for a while, but then he just wasn't talking to her when they first moved, and they were living in a camper for like months. And I remember she'd have like breakdown episodes. So then, like, I would talk to her too. I talked to the sister and her, try to help them deal with, like, you know, moving to a whole new area and, like, feeling left out. You know, I just tried to be a good person, but in the end, it's, you know, I just got toxic, and I like really wasn't treating her like how a significant other should treat somebody. But also, we're kids, so, you know, that's what happens when you're a kid. you know. Alright, this isn't going anywhere, but I'm just gonna get out of this cave. I'm probably supposed to come down here later in the story, I'm assuming. But yeah, I made multiple songs, you know, trying to cope with it. You know, here I am like 6 years later, and I'm still like, I'm 24 now. But like 6 years later, I still think about, like, you know, certain things that I did, and it kind of like eats me alive, and I'm like, damn, bro. And like I wish I didn't say and do a lot of the things I did, but you know, I wouldn't be the, you know, I'd say I'm resilient. Like, one thing about my character that I can say about my character that caused is I'm very resilient. I have a lot of resilience because of that. And like, if I never went through that, I wouldn't like know the things that I know now when it comes to relationships. But like, I just feel so bad that it took that much negative stuff for me to understand like the real truth behind things. And it's like, maybe that's what being old's like, you know. Sorry guys, I'm like sick, so like my throat keeps like tweaking out. But you know, if I didn't go through the things that I went through, I wouldn't know half the things that I know now. And I wouldn't say I'm picky with the girls that I choose, but like, I'm definitely like, I know my worth. And you know, I'm not the greatest looking guy anymore. Like, the age is starting to show, and like, you know, I got age marks on my face, and you know, my body's starting to feel it. And I have lots of like struggles with like mental health, and like, that's probably the biggest thing. And like, you know, young women, like, they don't want a dude that's like mentally unstable and like, you know, plays video games. Cause like, look at me, I just play video games. Like, this is my like sanctuary. Playing video games like helps me. Like, most definitely.
You wish to model for me again. We must strive to. Yes, your technique is astounding. Fantastic. I hope you can sustain this performance. How perfectly statuesque. Keep it up. I have never seen such modeling. Just a bit longer. Bravo! The ideal has become real. You have reached into the embers of the ephemeral and pulled out the fire of eternity.
But
A few more deeds like that, the abbot will have no choice but to accept you as the escort.
I don't know, like, I think the biggest thing you can learn from stuff like that is when you're young, try not to get too wrapped up with stuff like that. Like, because while you're young, you're still learning, and you should be focused on, like, your future and, like, how to make it decent. And, like, things were good for me, so I seemed to think that it would always be good for me, and it wasn't. I've been through so many trials and tribulations throughout my years that, oh, look at the statue.
You ever come across a Balvery?
That's the statue I did. But I've been through a lot of trials and tribulations, and not everything stays perfect and rosy like you'd think it does. I don't understand this. I remember, fuck you, you little fucking woobadoo. That's how I acted when I was in that relationship. I acted like that little gremlin troll thing right there. No, but, I'm trying to think of the best words I can use to try to describe this. But, she broke up with me, and, like, I just couldn't deal with it. So my cousin, the one that, her husband stole my music equipment and shit. Her husband at that time got me a hotel to get out there, and I had enough money to get a bus ticket, but I didn't have enough money for a hotel for the evening or for the night that I was out there. And I got a hotel, and I walked like 17 miles. I walked through like mad hoods. I wish I had videos of it. I have the videos on my old Snapchat. If I did have those videos, I'd just pull them up, but I don't. The only thing I do have from that timeline is this picture. Why is it so big? That's me and her back in during that time frame. That picture was us during her sister's reunion or baby shower. And I don't know. I cared a lot about her. I feel like she used to tell me like that whole time frame, like perfect person, the wrong time. But I think she's right and wrong on that, because it's like I treated her so bad, and like when you treat somebody that bad, bro, you kind of can't forgive that. Like, well, you can forgive it. It's just hard to forgive stuff like that. So like when they do stuff like that, then it's like you did it once, you're more likely to do it again. And like look at my dad and my mom. So it's like, you know, her parents already looked at me freaking crazy. Her dad used to think I was cool, but after he heard like what I used to talk, like how I used to talk to her, he didn't appreciate that. And I remember him bugging out on me one time. And
As long as the economy stays
nah, and it was completely valid. You know, I shouldn't have been talking to her like that. Like, it's probably like one of my worst regrets is, you know, saying I care for somebody and then treating them awful. So, you know, I gotta go to the quests.
Please remember to observe how a
Nah, I regret that shit though. So, you know, for young men or young boys that are in a relationship, and it's funny how I'm doing this video on Valentine's Day. I remember one time on her bus, some kid gave her flowers because she's pretty, obviously. I got so mad, I like freaked out on her. But it's like, you know,
Must strive to achieve.
why was I freaking out like that, you know?
Technique is astounding. Fantastic.
Like, that was,
You can sustain this
it
performance.
was so ridiculous freaking out like that.
How perfectly statuesque. Keep it up.
But on my way there,
Seen such modeling. Just a bit longer.
on my way there,
The ideal has become real.
on my way there,
Reached into the embers of the ephemeral and pulled out the fire of eternity.
why didn't it give me no renown? That lady's supposed to give me renown. But I don't know, as a man, bro, you should not talk to a woman like that, like how I spoke to her. And if I was a little more mature in that time period, I think we probably would have worked out. And, you know, we probably would still be together if I wasn't so ignorant. And I think it's funny because like while I was walking there to her house the second time, So I pulled up on her on Easter. I walked 17 miles to her crib, and I pulled up, and her boyfriend at the time, she sent her boyfriend at the time away, and she told her boyfriend, like, that day, she was like, oh, my ex-boyfriend's here, like, you can't be here. And like, I was right next to her while she was saying that, and I ended up having like family dinner with her and her family, and like her dad fucked with me until like the second time when he saw how I was talking. When he saw how I was talking to her, he didn't appreciate that. So
Are you looking at me? Can you see me? Oh, finally. I've been wandering this place so long, so lost, so angry. I need to find peace. I need to find justice. Maybe you can help me. You have no idea what I've suffered. The pain that still keeps me in this world.
oh, I do, trust me.
I was going to get married, you know, to Alex, the prettiest girl in town.
Damn.
So long planning the wedding, picking out the flowers, choosing the food, the music, the words we'd speak, and then the big day came, and she didn't show up. Please, you're the only one who can bring me justice. I want her to feel what I felt that day. The pain, the humiliation. I want her heart to shatter in so many pieces she can't go on living. Will you help me? Yes. Excellent. It won't be easy though. You'll have to make her fall in love with you utterly and completely. Then, when she's ready to accept your proposal, when she can't imagine her life without you, give her this. I've spent a long time thinking of the exact right wording. And even longer getting it onto paper. I am incorporeal after all. Which makes it all the more impressive that I managed to get this too. In case you need the help, or no I did.
Oh man, this quest is evil. So I don't know, like I was on my way there from like walking the 17 miles. I ran into some gentleman, like he saw me walking by, like when I was walking to her, he saw me driving his car by, and he stopped and asked me, he was like, what are you doing? And I told him what I was doing. And he was like, geez, man. He was like, you sound fucking crazy. So then he let me get in his car and he drove me to the town that she was staying at. And it was maybe like 5 miles left. Like I was already basically there. And I remember like walking for like an entire day. I didn't get there until like that night. I remember calling my buddy Slump at that time. I had my iPhone 6. And like I call Slump and I'm like, yo bro, and like he called me batshit and he's like, you know what brother, he's like, I can't say nothing to you that'll help ease that pain besides, you know, go try to get your bitch back. And I went, tried, didn't work. And you know, and then it just downward spiraled into, you know, me getting jumped by her friend. Her friend got me jumped. I was getting into fights, drinking mad alcohol. Got my tooth knocked out in a fight. You know, I was just crashing out, yo. Like, I just stopped giving a damn about myself. I got to the point where I just gave up. I gave up on myself. I gave up on life. I gave up on, like, you know, me trying to be something or be somebody. And like, it didn't take until I traveled to Colorado and, you know, soul search a little bit and like realize what I didn't have with her, but realized that I still got it even without her. And, you know, I can still travel and, you know, I can still meet new people and make new relationships with people. And, you know, I'm glad that I got my heart broken, because if I never got my heart broken and if I never experienced that, I probably would have never went to Colorado and like said fuck it and like met Adrian and met Chris, met all those people that I like
I can
liked.
see you there. Isn't it amazing? All these people, they look so happy, don't they? I'm sorry. Don't mind me. My name's Alex. I'm sure you're a really nice person, but I'm not really much of a talker these days. Let's see.
But not the kind children play.
Good. Well, let's see.
All right, let's get this girl to fall in love with me. Sure, I got a trophy.
You deserve all your fame for that. Yes, yes! Hooray, hooray!
You've almost done it. I'm sure a little more renown will do the trick.
Go on, let's see now. This is the greatest thing I've ever seen. Oh, how marvelous.
You're almost famous enough. A few people are whispering of your deeds, but that's not quite enough.
You deserve all your fame for that.
You've done it. Almost everyone in Oakfield has heard of you. Now you can go back to the Abbot.
I'm still doing this mission.
Look at you go. Terrific.
Oh fuck! Didn't mean to do that.
No, please don't.
Throw it at you. Help! There I was.
No.
Standing in the middle of the
Mercy.
field with my pants
Please
round
show
my ears.
mercy.
Not bad.
I'm not ready
Got
to die.
potential.
Really quite wonderful. Yeah.
Don't think
I
I could
bet
be a
this is
farmer.
really romantic.
Work all day long. Incredible. Everyone should see that.
Oh. You're really quite something.
Lovely. Need a fresh
I
drink.
think I shall have one of those frothy That's just so romantic. People so seem to enjoy.
Hey! Hero,
Oh, that's
do
nice.
you have any lotion? Or bells?
Oh, you've got something to say?
But I got there. She sent her boyfriend away. I ate with her family on Easter, ironically.
Romantic.
Jesus' resurrection instead of him. And I kind of thought it was a little funny.
Oh, you are a tease.
But obviously, like, in the bigger picture, I should have just like let her.
Doesn't matter how many times I see it. It just gets better.
I honestly should have just let her, you know, move on with her life and forget about me, rather than re-entering.
Just the luckiest woman in the world. I never thought I'd find happiness again. I never thought I'd deserve it. There's something I've never told you. I almost got married once before. He was a sweet boy, but we were both so young. Too young. I got scared and ran away the day of the wedding. I hurt him so badly. He took his own life. I've carried that guilt with me all these years, never dreaming I could love again. Until I met you.
Been to the Temple of Shadows? Those cultists make me sick. Beer
Can
for
I have
you.
an oak
Place
field
your bets
sour?
and win a fortune. Choose your moniker. Buy a title.
Hello? You're not from round here, are you?
Stalls now opening for business. The stalls are now opening.
You could buy me something nice, you know, if you wanted.
I'm not sure I understand.
Ooh, you're such a charmer.
Oh. Yeah! That is all. I like that. Huzzah! You should be very proud.
I'm sure you'll find something you like. that's a goodbye. I have Bowerstone's finest items.
You are no
Show me
beggar,
now.
it is true.
I can't wait.
But you are a long way from joining the upper ranks of the truly wealthy.
We're going to need a roof over our heads before we tie the knot. Let's go that way.
All right, dog.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
I have
Hey,
titles for
let's
the
see
great
what's going on there.
and the stupid.
Sorry, chat. I need to go to the bathroom mid fucking stream or mid recording. So we engaged, sir. If someone's following you and would like to nearby location.
If you want to show someone you care, you can't go wrong with our ring.
That is such a wonderful.
How do you buy a marriage ring
Don't
though?
be disappointed. House. Over there looks like fun. After anything in particular? I've seen much better houses. Yell if you need anything.
I'm gonna go down here and see.
Looks like fun.
But I thought she was like my best friend. You feel me? She was like my best friend, and I probably overshare. I definitely, there ain't no probably. I overshared personal information.
Well, I do believe I see a hero before me. Who else would have recognized a genuine magical music box after all? Yes, I remember you. You remember me, don't you? Murgo, Albion's most trustworthy provider of mystical apparatuses and enchanted items. I hear you showed that bag a thing or two. It's foul bandits like
I already have it, don't I? Oh, fuck, I don't. Fuck. I ain't gonna lie. I might have to get that.
Special offer on magic apples. You never know what you'll find inside.
I'll get that in another video. We'll come back. But, yeah, the one Valentine's Day, I was just mad, disrespectful, and, I used to talk very vulgar to her, so, you know, that didn't help nothing. So I traveled from New York to South Carolina. It was like a day or two. I was gone. I was out of New York for like 2 weeks, and like I was gonna stay. Like everything in my heart told me to just stay out there. My heart was telling me just stay out there, but you know, don't listen to your heart all the time, because your heart will get you into situations that you know you can't come back from. So don't always listen to your heart, I think. But it wasn't just my heart. My stomach was telling me to do that too. And I think my stomach was telling me to do that because, you know, God has a bigger purpose for me. And, you know, even if I did get my heart broken, you know, my heart is meant to be like, I'm supposed to share my story with people.
Let's go that way.
She kind of looked like her. That's crazy. Blonde hair with green eyes. That's crazy. Me and my one friend talked about this the one time that he said something about things happen to us but in parallel universes. So who knows? I'm still with her in another dimension, just not this one. This dimension was the dimension I was stuck into, you know. Help heal people. Relate with people. Have people relate with me.
Why, Ah, hello there.
Fancy hearing a ditty?
I think I have something new.
But
Over there looks like fun.
trying to think what else.
That house is okay.
Listen, lady, I don't got enough money to buy a house.
Not there. I'm sure you'll find something you like.
I don't know. I remember that. I remember she was the first person to have me eat an apple pie, or I mean a blueberry pie. I never had blueberry pie until she introduced me to blueberry pie. So that's something. I remember we played Fortnite one time when we first started talking. Oh wow, I hated Fortnite. I hated Fortnite. I hated Fortnite, and she had me playing Fortnite. But I had her watch anime with me. I remember like I had her watch this movie, and yeah, I had her watch this like anime movie with me about a girl that's deaf, and the kid picks on her because she's deaf, and then they later become in a relationship or something. I can't remember like exactly what happens in the film, but yeah, I had her watch that with me.
Plenty for everyone.
Spandex wasn't the least bit surprised when someone
But yeah, I think while I was on my way out there, cause like you know my dad shot my mom. The whole time my mom's thinking like, damn, you can't let this girl go. Like, I'm pretty sure they all thought I was gonna fucking harm her, but you know that was not my intentions.
Not the nice.
I did not want to harm her, so I thought that was fucked.
This is it.
Within every lifetime, there are moments of greatness, even perfection, some solitary, but others shared. On a sunny morning, under a clear sky, the villagers crowded together to witness two people stand and declare their love for each other. Some say they were a strange couple, others that they saw a story of true love. Only time would tell.
I just know we're going to be so happy together. Ooh. You're such a charmer. Like that remind me how lucky I am. Are you going to be really romantic? I hope so. Pretty good. Hello. Aren't you a little bit of sunshine? I'm pretty sure my family comes from a long line of heroes. Or was it weirdos?
I don't know how you have a kid. How do you have a kid? I don't think we can have kids yet.
You tease. This is why our marriage works. Wow, that was incredible.
I like how it says wants sex.
Incredible, dear. I don't like it at all. I used to come for picnics by the lake. a time when I was a young girl. If you ask me, this is a great time to be alive. There's not even that much disease, considering that we never wash. Let's never move there. Oh, that's nice. Bye-bye. Eh?
The world is a big place, Sparrow. Be careful.
What? I'd still love you no matter how you learn.
Why is she dissing me? Alright, with that being said,
You'll be salivating.
I think I'm gonna wrap this video up. Alright guys, thank y'all for tuning in. I think I tried to explain everything. You know, I could spin the block if I rewatch this and don't see nothing. See if something I didn't mention. So thank y'all for tuning in. Your boy Tonair is out of here, or Corey. Also, if you end up with a broken heart and you're young, just know your heart always ain't gonna be broken.